Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Wet Shaving with Angelo. I'm Angelo, and today's going to be a good day and a good shave. And I'm going to be using some items that are new to me or newish to me. So here's the deal. Here's some items that are old standbys for me. Old standby, number one, the Maggard Razors 26 millimeter synthetic shave brush. This is one of like 3 or 4 brushes I can turn to anytime I'm testing out a new soap or a new product. This is like one of my 3 or 4 go-to brushes in my den. And I have plenty of brushes, but the Maggard full granite handle with the 26 millimeter synthetic knot, it fits nicely in my hand, builds a tremendous amount of lather, and is one of my 4 go-to brushes. The other 3 would be the PAA Atomic Rocket, the Simpsons Trafalgar T3, and the 4th one would be my Rich Man Shaving Black Widow brush. So that's one of my old, and another item I'm going to be using. Sorry, a little excited. The blade of choice, Tiger Platinum. These are new. These are kind of new to me, but I've been using them for quite a while now, and I'm really enjoying the shaves I get from the Tiger Platinum blade. Now for the newish things to me. A couple of months ago, I went to my local thrift store, and for $15, I bought 2 razors. One of them was a Gillette Fat Handle Pre-War Tech, and the other is this. A Cooper plastic razor made by Cooper Razors back in the 1940s. Cooper's best known for making the monobuilt razor, which is an twist open razor where the top opens up like this. But this is a 3-piece plastic razor, possibly a travel razor. I'm not 100% if it's Bakelite or not, but it is very sturdy. So I'm going to be shaving with that. And the new to me product, which I just shaved I used this yesterday and I really enjoyed it. Let me get this name right. Spearhead Shaving Company's take on Seaforth Heather. Now, I've never smelled the original Seaforth Heather scent, but this is a beautifully made fougere scent. The soap lathers tremendously well, very yogurt-like, and the scent profile is on the lid of the container, and the scent profile for Seaforth Heather by Spearhead Shaving Company is lavender, bergamot, geranium, clary sage, oak moss, and coumarin. Just a beautiful fougere scent. If you like your fragrances like in the greenish area, or if you like a good fougere scent, you'll love this. And it whips up a lather really well. And I will note, this is a tallow-based shave soap. So if you're a fan of tallow shave soaps or not, that's something to keep in mind. If you're a fan of tallow shave soaps, you'll probably love this. If not, you may take a pass on it. So I'm going to wet the face and get lathered for the first pass with the grain. And we're shaving off 24 hours worth of stubble. So how's everyone doing out there today? Having good shaves? Let me know in the comments. And I bought this soap and aftershave set from West Coast Shaving. Right now they have it in their new releases section. But last I checked yesterday, they were sold out of the Seaforth Heather, as well as the Seaforth Spice shave soap and aftershave products that Spearhead Shaving Company is making. And for those that are unfamiliar with Seaforth got started in the 1940s. And for a few decades was a staple of men's shaving products, whether it was shave soaps, aftershaves, or whatever. And their products are very highly sought after. I do own one legitimate Seaforth product, and that's a Seaforth leather aftershave splash in a 4-ounce bottle that I got for quite a good amount of money. Well, I'll admit it was like a $50 bottle, but for a vintage bottle of Seaforth, that was a pretty good deal because they can go for a lot more money if they're full to the brim, and depending on size, obviously. So I'm gonna getting my brush nice and wet because this is a rather thirsty soap, but it's so easy to lather. I mean, it is just super easy. Like, look at that. Just getting started when we're already getting some lather going on. Getting some nice suds and getting lather everywhere. And from my experience with shaving with this stuff yesterday, it went on easy with paintbrush strokes, which I like to do. I usually mix up my lathering technique with paintbrush strokes along with swirling motion. But, oh, this is just a beautiful fougere scent. Now again, I do not own Seaforth Heather, the original fragrance, but this is very nice. Very, very enjoyable. And lather, with just a moderately wet brush, can whip up a yogurt-like consistency. At least to me, or at least in my opinion, it's like a yogurt-like consistency. There's also shea, I think if I'm not mistaken, there's also shea butter in here. Coke, let's see, what else did they put in here? They put a lot of good stuff in here. I know there's shea butter as well as the beef tallow. So that adds to that adds to the quality of the lather. There's some glycerin for some glide, or glycerin's always a good ingredient in my book. To me, this is a good shave soap and aftershave. And my mother really loved the scent of the aftershave as well when I put it on. Now it's time to do the first pass with the grain with the 1940s Cooper plastic razor. And this razor has a lot of audio feedback. But it delivers a smooth shave, a real close and smooth shave. I was lucky enough I didn't even know this was a Cooper razor when I found it at the thrift store. So I posted photos of this razor on the Shave Den forum. As well as on Facebook. And one gentleman knew exactly what it was. And he told me it was, because he had the same razor I have. It was a plastic Cooper safety razor from the 40s. And the vintage and the Cooper razors, the most well-known Cooper razor out there is the Monobuilt, which is a twist-to-open mechanism that has the top caps flip open like this, and I have it, but it's not my favorite. I will admit the Monobuilt is not my favorite razor. I find the Monobuilt a little too aggressive for its own good. But this is just comfortable to use. Very comfortable. And when I bought this razor at the thrift store, it even came with its own cardboard box. That was part of the Cooper brand. But the funny thing was the cardboard box didn't have the Cooper name on it. It just had the words razor and blades and printed on the box. And I bought this along with a fat handle pre-war Gillette Tech For both of them put together, I paid $15 for them, for the two put together. So it was $7.50 each. So a heck of a score there, and it turns out there are collectors out there that are in search of this, because on the shave that I'm form, one gentleman who I'm not going to mention his name, wanted to make a trade with me for my Cooper razor, but I'm holding on to this because this is an unusual find for me. Very nice first pass. We're going to re-wet the face and lather up for the second pass across the grain. But let's feel with the first pass with the grain, nice and smooth. No stubble when I go with the first pass with the grain, but of course there's still stubble left for the second and third. That's why we do multiple passes, to get that baby butt smooth shave. As far as the Cooper razor is concerned, the plastic one I'm using, it's very similar as far as comfort level is concerned. Very close to a good Gillette Tech razor, like the ball-end Tech razors, or even one of the contract Tech razors that Gillette made, or just generally speaking, any post-war Gillette Tech out there. It's in that range of mildness, or smoothness, I should say, because it is a very efficient razor. Add a little more water to the brush. It's a very efficient razor, but it's not overly aggressive, which is why I'm holding on to it. Besides having a heck of a score at $7.50 for this razor, I'm really enjoying the mild shave. I'm really enjoying the comfortable shaves I get with this. I could pair a really sharp blade with this and get an excellent shave with it. I'm just loving the fragrance of this soap. I'm not good at pinpointing certain fragrances in soaps and aftershaves, but this is just a lovely greenish or fougere, fern, whatever you want to call it, scent. Just a great fougere scent. And if you're a fan of green scents, you'll love this. Seaforth Heather by Spearhead Shave Company. Not associated with them. I bought this with my own money during a sale West Coast Shaving had, where it was 15% off everything, or almost everything, during National No Beard Day. So I got this at a heck of a bargain, and because it was their new item section, I got it for free shipping. But last I checked yesterday, the Seaforth Heather, as well as the Seaforth Spice Shave Soap and Aftershaves by Spearhead, if right now in West Coast Shaving, last I checked, I could be wrong, but last I checked, West Coast Shaving sold out of them right now. Second pass, across the grain. Nice. I will mention that blade tabs do stick out quite a bit on this razor. So if you're worried about blade tabs sticking out, that's something to keep in mind when looking this up. Whether on eBay or thrift stores or whatever. But the Tiger Platinum blades, I'm really loving them. I bought one packet of months ago, and then recently I bought 30 more Tiger Platinum blades, or 6 packets of 5 of the Tiger Platinum, as well as the Tiger Super Stainless. For me, these are really, the Tiger blades, at least the Platinum and Super Stainless blades, are very nice shape, are very well made. I don't get too much drama from them or too many nicks or cuts. Unless I'm really being reckless. But I find, and the Tiger blades are made in the Czech Republic. Wait, hold on, let me take a look. Wait, let me correct that. They're made, no, I'm right, they're made in the Czech Republic. I just wanted to double check myself before anything, you know. But these are really nice blades. And you can usually get 100 pack of them for a good price. Like around $10 or $11 maybe. Sometimes Italian Barber has them on a discount sale. Especially the platinum ones. If I would recommend any of the Tiger blades, if I had to pick one, I would recommend the platinum blades of Tiger. That's the second. That's the end of the second pass. So far, so good. We're going to do a third and final pass against the green. And so far, a really good shave. Really good shave products. And I should mention Spearhead Shaving Company is really new on the market. As far as I know, they're really new on the market. This was I think the Seaforth lines were their first offerings of shave soaps. Although I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. I'm not opposed to being corrected. But Spearhead Shaving Company is a really new company. And they really focused on recreating Seaforth Spice as well as Seaforth Heather as their initial releases. And they are proving very popular, especially with vintage wet shavers who love the vintage fragrances of the old days, or the classic fragrances. Just nice lather right there. Gonna just get the brush a little bit wet. Get more moisture and slickness out of it. This is a rather thirsty soap. Well, I would say it's a somewhat rather thirsty soap. Or mid-range of thirsty soaps, but when you add water to this stuff, it does get better with loading and lathering. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, this is a kind of thirsty soap. Not too thirsty, but it does like to have water in it mixed with it. So this is some good stuff right here. Sometimes, usually a good indicator of a good soap is seeing how thirsty it is. The thirstier it is, the better the lather's going to be. I've heard, at least. Oh, yeah. Okay, rinse off the hands. And we're going to shave for the third and final pass against the grain. But plenty of audio feedback. If you're like me, if you're anything like me, you love a razor that has good audio feedback, as it tells you how your shave is going. Got some lather in my glasses. This is just a really good... I've read on the Shave Den forum that some people complain about this plastic Cooper razor, saying it was too mild for its own good. I'm getting a really good shave out of it. It's knocking down stubble, no problem. So those that say it's too mild, I would say I respectfully disagree. While it is mild, it's not too mild. And it's not super mild. It's got enough bite to it that it'll shave your stubble. Just a really good, comfortable shave today. Feeling like. That finishes the shaving part that finishes the razor part or the shave part of the shave. Gonna rinse off the face and put on the matching Seaforth Heather I'm gonna put on the matching aftershave toner. The aftershave that Spearhead Shave Company makes is called an aftershave toner. I guess it tones your skin or helps with any problems, whatever. It does splash on like an aftershave splash. But I think it's got certain ingredients in it that help nourish your skin, which is always good to have. Which is good to have as an option, at least. Yeah. And here it is. Spearhead Shaving Company's matching Seaforth the Heather aftershave toner. Really good. Shuka, 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 shuka. I don't think there's any alcohol in this because I'm not feeling a burn. But the scent is very nice. I just wish that there was a little alcohol burn to this aftershave, as many of us like that burning sensation from the aftershave splashes. But this is very nice stuff. Very enjoyable. I highly recommend Spearhead Shaving Company's Seaforth line. If you like spicy, go for the spice. If you like fougères, go for this one, the Heather. I went with the Heather because my mother's not that big a fan of spicy fragrances, so I thought go with the Heather. Well, everyone, that ends today's shave. Have a good day and have a good shave, everyone. Goodbye.